What's up, y'all? It's Aldarius, and today I'll be doing the Runes of Greatsword All Remembrances run at Day 3, DLC Edition. So, let's get into it. I have a decent amount to talk about. So, I mentioned last time that I was thinking of doing some respec experimentation. This is what I just decided to go with. I also used my runes from last time, so I'm level 141. 60 vigor, 48 endurance, 59 strength. Those are the highlights, basically. I got rid of Godric's rune and put on Radahn's rune. I went 48 endurance because I wanted to use Radahn's armor with a medium roll without using any of the weight talismans. So from now on, the rest of the levels will go into strength. And also, I reduced my mind to the baseline of 9 because we cannot spam the weapon skill in the DLC. So, speaking of the DLC, let's do the NPC quest immediately. Just to get it out of the way, and to get that talisman that will be very useful. So, as I mentioned in part 1.5, which is what I'm going to call it, I ran around, got all of the scatter trees I could have without killing a boss. So now it's time to kill all the bosses, basically, as well as manipulate NPC questlines.
Those are the horn on one with the enchant on the other. Perhaps you can allow me some.
So we gotta kill Hornsent and Anzabak, unfortunately, to do this correctly.
It took me, I believe it. If he were to vengeance and one day kindly make, even if his lineage, he never. He must have wrecked a stench. I will have his river black.
There we go. Cool. I also should probably switch out one of my flasks. We could probably get away with a single FP flask, honestly. So we'll do that. As many people know, the DLC is extremely restrictive in terms of design. Did I give Ansbach the secret right scroll, actually? Let me see while I'm here. The DLC is extremely restrictive in its design, such that anything that is remotely slow is like non-viable on several bosses. Most notably Radahn, but there are others, so makes it kind of annoying, to be honest. But the good thing is every weapon is still viable with roll attacks at the bare minimum. So that's what I'm going to have to do with this weapon. There are some bosses where the charge attacks will work, but it won't be too often. Okay, now Anzabak is taken care of. But that's like the worst part of the DLC for me, is that they just build variety is nerfed heavily because they want to overtune like most of the Remembrance bosses. Which sucks, but we'll just have to work through it. No more fun weapon skill shenanigans anymore. For the most part. We'll rely on roll attacks and the occasional charge attack from here on out. Also, my scatter tree right now is 14. By the time we end, it should be 16 or 17. Actually, it's going to be 17. Maybe. We shall see. Alright, we gotta kill Hornsent now. Which removes him from the NPC quest line. Or the NPC fight, I mean.
I will dispose of you before your thirst for revenge beckons. I can no longer trust your word.
Yeah, don't let him cast that. Extremely bad if he casts that attack.
The nature of Fukai, I himself, will always show itself.
Alright.
Apologies. Oh, mother, wife, and child.
Kindly make your Mikola never betrays a vow.
Kindly Mikola.
Come,
Shut up.
your family awaits you.
I don't like Letta as a character that much, but you have to side with her to make the NPC fight better and for better rewards, so that's the way the cookie crumbles. Got soiled loincloth from Hornsent, awesome.
Well fought. He was never his words. It was hard to.
Okay.
I suppose there's plenty. I don't enjoy, but it's a small.
Lacerating might actually be pretty good on the NPC fight at the end, so I might run that instead of Will Attack. But we'll see. Dane's kind of annoying though, he can input read that, so I don't know what's gonna happen.
I'm afraid he insisted in his death. He claimed that I doubt before he I'm afraid he. If there's I'm quite.
Okay, cool. Let's take care of Ansbach now. Cis Needlelight Letta. Ansbach's a little tricky because he has that like multi-shot bow, so you gotta be a little careful.
Sir Ansbach, I will dispose of you. I find that your ambivalence and exactly where it might lead you.
So, you would call an old man such as I. You are thorough indeed, Lady Lena. I would expect I do have lay down and die.
You've come again, have you? Thank you. Now go make.
So you've taken Lady Leather's side. I'm glad.
Sorry, Ansbach, I had to. Otherwise, I wouldn't.
The bird.
Ooh, kill him.
Thank you for all that you have done, Sir Ansbach.
Okay, that's taken care of. I gotta remember to pick up that talisman, but we gotta go kill Freya next. Freya is pretty dangerous, so we gotta be a little apprehensive, but we should be fine. Radahn's armor is really good against Radahn, ironically, so that's why I went for it, by the way.
Those squirmy little letters were driving me mad, and I figured to spare.
Good old infinite hyper armor on Lion's Claw. That was almost kind of bad. Okay, all the NPC stuff is done. Let's go get our talisman, and then we're gonna go unlock Midra and Bell, but not fight them yet. After we do that, we have the first 10 bosses taken care of.
I owe you.
We can just back-to-back kill them. Okay, so let's go for Jory first, who is my least favorite boss in the DLC, unironically. But at least now I can finally backstab him. Since there's been, like... I did the car and slice run before this, and before that I did the chilling perfume bottle run, and both of those can't backstab, so the fight's just way more annoying. So it'll be good to be able to backstab at least, which is one of the core weaknesses of the boss. For sure, for sure. I'm really curious where our first death is gonna be. I'm guessing Metter, but who knows? Ideally, we don't die at all, but you know how messed up it is. Oh yeah, Ancient Dragon Man can also one-shot us, so there's that as well. Is it a dragon hit? It's really hard. But if I'm like stuck to him, he shouldn't really be a problem. I guess we'll see though. I guess for talismans, I'll run Ritual Sword, Two-Handed Sword, the dash attack one for these two bosses, and then Dragon Crest. And we'll switch to the roll attack one for the rest of the Remembrance dudes. We might get away with some charge attack shenanigans, but it's gonna be pretty hard. Alright, time for Jory. Can't wait for this garbage. At least I can do some backstabbing here. That's pretty good. We started with that, that sucks. Do your other thing. Do your other thing. There we go. Okay. Hyper armor on that, dude. How dumb is that? Oh. Come on, do it. No? Okay. Alright. I hate this boss with a burning passion. Oh, there we go, okay. Good RNG. Double spawn? No, okay. Alright. Frick. Was not a backstab. Oh, here we go, we're gonna double summons. It's easy to juke the small ones, but the big guy is kind of annoying. For sure. I do this. Infinite hyper armor on the teleport. So cool. Alright. We just gotta bait out the attack. There we go. Okay. Why the summons not disappearing? Frick if I know. Can I jump this? No. You can't rush or you die instantly in this fight, so just gotta wait. It's a poorly designed, terrible fight. Go away. There we go. Okay. The worst is behind us, boys. The worst is behind us, officially. Alright, we're gonna pump strength for pretty much the rest of the run. I think. Okay, let's see. This in. Now we're gonna keep... Yeah, we're gonna keep lacerating on for Ancient Dragon Man. Should be pretty good. Now we just gotta get through Abyssal Woods. Which is pretty fun. Pretty fun indeed. We're not gonna grab any scatter trees anymore, by the way, besides the ones after Commander Gaius, which are 5, and the ones in the final zone. So we're not gonna pick up the ones down here because they're pretty annoying to get, and elsewhere, just those 2 other locations. Let me make sure audio is good as well. I'm here to Grace. Yeah, looks good. Excellent. There we go. You can also run past the second guy here, but I don't really like to do that because there's some shenanigans with the grab sometimes, so I'll just wait for him to pass. Alright. Alright. Riveting. Riveting stuff. Okay, so almost at Midra's Manse. We're gonna do a little bit of operational changes there because I got like a crazy bad RNG situation last time, so we're gonna preempt that with an earlier quit out, I think. Boom, boom. You might be wondering why I did not do this run or Bale's run, but I did every other one off stream. It's because those other runs do not require killing bosses, but this one requires killing Jory, and Bale's one requires killing Ancient Dragon Man. I want to kill all bosses on stream, so that's why I didn't do this ahead of time. Good. That Horn Warrior. It's pretty much taken care of. Here's the bad one. So now I'm gonna save and quit here instead. So I don't get whatever the bad RNG happened to me last time, which was terrible. We'll have this instead. Okay. There we go. We can just wait for this guy to pat, and then we're good to go, so not too bad at all. Hey, Scar, how you doing? Elden Ring. Heck yeah. There we go. No cheese in Midra's Manse this time. Midra himself is a boss where I can technically use charge attacks, but only at the beginning. And then after that, it's random, so I'm not even going to use the talisman for him. It's like, just not wise. You're doing as usual. That's what's up. That's what's up. Doing pretty good. Hoping to complete the DLC real quick today. Because I am tired, so I want to... Hold on. Pay respects to Midra. I want to pretty much go to sleep after this. And then... Because we're probably doing stuff tonight with the homies. So I want to finish this quickly, preferably in an hour and a half if I can, and then go to sleep and then come back for that. But if I get cooked on Radon or something, not much I can do. Guess I'm staying up. Okay. Okay, the run to Midra's done. We'll come back to him in a bit, but we gotta do the Bale run now. I actually got staggered by a freaking arc. That's crazy. Just shadow their retreat things. Okay, let's go to where's the tunnel at, actually? Oh, here it is, yeah. Dragon's Pit. Hopefully I don't get one-shot by Ancient Dragon Man, but I mean, we shouldn't. I also thought of a really funny idea for the next Elden Ring run. It is gonna be absolutely hilarious. I'm not gonna spoil what it is, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be doing that. Maybe I'll talk about it after the DLC's done, but yeah, it's definitely unusual, but not bad, allegedly. Okay, Ancient Dragon Man, don't kill me in one shot, brother. Don't do it. Okay. We just got stun locked, okay. Well, we take those. We take those for frickin' sure. Nice no damage there because he got stun locked. That's what's up, that's what's up. The one good thing about that boss is he has no poise because he has like 0 armor, so very easy to lock him down. More strength upgrades. Excellent. Once I get to 80 strength, which I'm not sure if I'll actually do that in this run. I think I will, but I don't know if there's enough XP to go around. Once I get to 80 strength, I'm gonna have to think about switching out my tier that gives me strength. The problem is there isn't really anything else that works for this. Because again, charge attacks are out. There's no successive attacks with this weapon, really. I already have the damage reduction one. It might be time for cringe bubble tier stuff, but probably not. Maybe the marginal damage increase from the strength tier would still be worthwhile, but I don't know. All we gotta do is walk up to Bale, and then we can finally begin the boss rush. So the plan is to kill the first 10 bosses of the DLC, the 10 Remembrances, back to back to back. I guess we gotta kill the meta NPC still, but I guess I could do that, actually. I can go kill the meta NPC. Yeah, we'll do that after Bale, and then we could properly do a 10 back to back to back rush. Then we can progress through the final area a little bit more slowly than before, because again, the birds almost killed me, so instead of messing with that, I'm just going to murder all of them. Then we'll kill Radon and then be done. So, hopefully that goes well. Okay. Get past the Senesax boss here that nobody likes. Not looking forward to that in the all boss run. No siree. Oh yeah, for everyone watching the VOD, I do have some announcements at the end of the run that are pretty important. So stay tuned for that. Very exciting. Very exciting. Nothing negative, well, technically. So, just some changes. Changes to be made. Alright, we're almost at Bale. Very good. Bale is a boss where I can get charge attacks off, so I might switch my stuff up for him, because with charge attacks I can stagger him, and that would be greatly beneficial in phase 2. Like, super, super helpful if I can pull it off. He's a bit spazzy, though, and tends to, like, jump around a lot, so it's not guaranteed still, but it's a lot better than the previous runs I've been doing, that's for sure, in terms of stagger chance. Alright, here's Bale's Arena. We'll come back to that shortly, but now we're going to kill the Metter NPC. And then that's all the NPCs we have to kill in the run, except for the NPC fight at the end, so. Very, very good.
Twice? On the contrary now.
We gotta do a little bit of dialogue with our homie here.
Oh, is he? If the conceit is there, no, the answer never was Marika. And this no ever he knew that his blood tragic, that he would feel in the play. Do you that Marek? Well, it is them, the fingers we all knew.
But we all need a mother, do we not? Dude is a friggin' freak. Okay, let's go kill the NPC down there. And then boss rush time. Frig yeah. That's my favorite part about the DLC, is killing the first 10 bosses. It's not Radon. It's killing the first 10 back to back. Having a good time doing it. I should mention that Radon can be charge attacked in phase 1. But in phase 2, it's a lot harder. It's pretty much only meteors where you could do it safely. He's stunned long enough to where you can do it, so I'm not going to bother again with the charge attack talisman. It's kind of annoying, I know, but that's just the way the DLC is designed. Super, super restrictive, punishing the slow weapons. I guess it hit me. You just jump for that? The frick? It's kind of cool, actually. Awesome. I have no stamina. Ooh, walked right into that. Boom! Frick yeah. Okay, now that's all the NPCs taken care of. Let's begin the boss rush. So obviously we're starting with Divine Beast, who I struggle with sometimes, and I don't know why. But we're gonna try. We're gonna try our best not to die. Now, if I'm not mistaken, you can min-max this by jumping out immediately after opening this door. So, mash, 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 mash. Yep, there we go. Now I can properly pre-buff. Very nice. Oh, cool. It puts me back in there? Okay. That's a little weird. Not bad, though. Oh, wombo. Hold on. Try to do his wombo immediately. That's crazy. Alright. Should screw off now. Oh, we staggered him. Very nice. We're gonna have a really short phase 2 then as a result. We still gotta dodge lightning though, because it's too risky to try and fight him. Lightning. Oh, there we go. Got hit by a random bolt. RNG, by the way. Boom. Fairly clean. Not my best, but pretty good overall, I would say. I also had the wrong thing on, technically. Need retaliatory on now. I'm not a big fan of Ritual Sword. We're going to take that off, by the way, for Radahn and put on the Holy Braid, which I also have from the DLC. So we'll have 2 mitigation talismans on, but there's not really much choice. You're not at full HP that much on Radahn because of the ticky-tack light attacks that just flip you randomly. So, well, not randomly, but it's really hard to avoid all of them. Let's do R'hllana next. You cannot really charge attack R'hllana, so we're just going to have to poke her down. Which is fine. That's fine. Hopefully we don't get Glintblade freaking Moons again. That was terrible RNG. Crazy bad RNG in the last one. I'm surprised I didn't die straight up in that fight. Get a clip on me. Do really good damage though. Frick. There we go. I know I could just slam through that. Pretty good. Nice. Alright, she's mooning. Cool. She mooned me. Okay. Easy peasy. Very, very good fight. Let's do Gaius next, get him out of the way, and then get some scatter trees going. Very nice. I might be able to charge attack him at the beginning, but I'm probably gonna miss, so I don't know if I should even try. It's kind of hard to hit him. Right there. Let's see, do we get this? We did, good. Excellent. We did hit him, awesome. 2 more. There we go, nice. I don't think I can crit him here, can I? Okay, I can. Good. Oh my goodness. Should. Okay. Funny. Interesting hitbox there. One, two, 4, 5. There we go. Sweet. GG. Only one hit, pretty good. And that was like a weird hitbox. He did the freaking turnaround 3 times in a row. That's kind of funny. But yeah, we gotta go forward, actually. Alright, we'll do Metter next. Metter is a boss where I have a high likelihood of dying, just because of how dumb that fight is, so... Hopefully things are fine, but we'll see. Shall see, for sure. You get 5 scatters over here for beating Commander guys. Very nice. I'll level this up twice to 16 scatter level. Very, very good. Very good indeed. Let's also use our runes. Nice, nice. We have 6-7 strength. Thank goodness Mimi's not here. Alright, Metter time. There's another boss where honestly the full HP talisman isn't that amazing, but we'll roll with it for now. There's not really another Mitt talisman I want besides like the... I should have grabbed the ritual shield talisman, but I never did. It's not useful on Radon, but it is useful on these other guys for sure. Alright. Better time. Heck yeah. Good opening? Okay, I think so. Weird. Do that again. Awesome, awesome. Just so hard to hit her, dude. Which is weird, right? Because she's like a big boss. Oh. Well, I got dragged with her hitbox. Another really cool feature of this fight. I almost staggered her, but unfortunately it's not gonna work too well. If she ults right now, that'd be fine. Okay, no. You can ult right now instead. This fight is so bad. Here we go, get another golden vow going. Excellent, nice stagger there at the end, I guess. That was pretty mediocre RNG, but we got her. It's all that matters. That's one fight that I'm gonna dread at level 1, that's for sure. Fight is freaking rank. Okay, who now? I guess Sunflower, right? Makes sense to do Sunflower next. All the terrible, terrible bosses are done, at least. Hmm. 71 strength, very nice indeed. Golden Vow at the start, but no blast. That's for phase 2. Oh my goodness, I got hit by that. We're already having a retarded fight. That's awesome. I can smell it, dude. Yep, here we go. He's animation canceling himself, so that's always a good sign. Golden Vow, Flask of Physic, Flask of Tears. I rolled that, didn't count, I don't know why. Big deal. Goodness. Okay, you could never do doubles ever on this fight. Oh my goodness. Annoying, retarded fight. Golly. This RNG is dog vomit. Holy cow. It's so bad. Oh, you only did one? Frick? Oh, you just super delayed that? That's kind of weird. Okay, I think he's trying to time out my Flask of Physic. I think that's what's happening. There we go. Finally, phase 2 done. Holy cow, that was horrendous RNG. Terrible, terrible. That's just RNG, by the way. So no skill. Just really bad luck. Now, what is skill is this, DM dodge, which I'm not... I honestly just do RNG this straight up. There we go, we messed it up. Okay. Just burn in hell. Scatry Avatar, please. Just die. Get me to a better boss fight, please. Stat. That didn't count as a headshot. There we go. Perfect that time. Yeesh. Okay, that was awful RNG, but the funny thing about that fight is he still can't kill you. Even if everything goes wrong, as long as you have the HP that I do, he can't kill you, so... It's more amusing than anything else at that point. Let's kill Midra next. Now, like I said before, we could open up with a charge on Midra, but that's kind of it, honestly. Now, Midra has low stance, so... or poise, I should say. That makes it really easy to just beat up on him. So this shouldn't be too insane, but... I mean, you never know, I guess. Oh, holy cow, I killed him so fast. Okay, no golden vow, but that's fine. I did not expect to 3-shot him. That's fine, we can trade. Any trade is giga beneficial against Midra. Because of his very, very low poise. Okay. There we go. Very good, very good. I need to give my stamina a chance to recover, though. There we go, nice. Oh. He whiffed that? That's crazy. Alright. I hate being on the edge of the room like this, but it's workable, I guess. Boom, poise through that. Easy breezy. If you have a high stance damage weapon, Midra is pretty simple. Like, he just gets stunned a lot. Try fighting him with, like, any fist weapon, and it's just over. It's just over so fast. Alright, 76 strength. Is it bail time now? Is it time for bail? I think so, right? Oh no, putrescent. Let's go putrescent. I always forget about putrescent, so... Let's take care of that real quick. Obviously, this is the jump attack boss, but I never got the jump talisman, so... Oh well, but... It's fine. Die all the same, for sure. Okay. We're Gucci. Wow, that hit me, that's crazy. You can't charge him. He escapes before it lands. Alright, alright. You're supposed to be able to jump to that. I don't know why that didn't work. That's a little weird. That would have been a cool finish to jump over that while he was stunned. But, that's okay. Easy peasy. Alright, bail time. Bail's gonna be a pain, of course, but it should be alright, I think. Now, what do I put on here, I wonder? For him, retaliatory is kind of irrelevant, because you can just avoid most of his attacks without dodging, so I'm gonna instead do the Charred Attack Talisman. That we could level up as well. Unless you fight him straight up, like, fighting his head like a Giga Chad, but that's pretty sketchy. I don't like doing that. Hold on. Okay. We're Gucci. We're just gonna use all our stuff immediately, because it helps phase 1 go fast. Hopefully we can stance break him a few times, but if not, that's okay. We can grind him down. Definitely close to breaking already. Just don't jump away, buddy. Oh, we got stuck on this side now. That's what's up. His poise might have reset. Zone Forge. Obviously, I don't like being on this side of him. Did it here, I think. Nope. Okay. Oh, I'm definitely gonna hit here. That was bad RNG. Wow, how'd that miss? That is wild. It's gonna be a long fight, boys. Oh, he's spamming. Okay. I'm just gonna eat that then and just keep hitting him. Interesting time to do that, Bale. We lost lock on, which should be fine. Yippers. What are we doing this? Interesting, I get a golden bow right now. Sick. Oh, I rolled that, didn't count for some reason. Okay. Good hit. He be spamming. That's for frickin' sure. Oh, crazy hitbox there. Okay. Yeah, that doesn't work. We can Golden Vow again later on. We're doing this, okay. Oh, he's ult spamming. Cool. He's doing ult bail. Sick dudes. At least we got a headshot on him. Yeah. He's spamming like way too much. I think I'm gonna have to go for the tail strat on him. So yeah, we'll adapt and go for tail. Because like he is ult spamming like crazy right now. Well, we can hit him in the head right now though. Good. Okay. Can I hit him here? Yeah, I can, okay. Ooh. Good dodge. Dodge is a crazy ult. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time hitting him. It's pretty funny, actually. Alright, he fired me. I knew he was gonna do that, that's why I didn't attack him there. Should. Oh. Yeah. Ooh, crazy dodge. Crazy. Yep. Yeah, he's being annoying, hyper-aggressive Vale right now. But I will give him credit, he's not spamming Flame Breath. He could be, like, way worse, my dudes. Straight up. Alright, doing this now. I rolled that again, didn't rest sure. I don't know if it's bugged or what. Weird. I'm gonna keep my health up just in case, because you never know with him. Okay, now he's doing breath. I'll probably get hit here. No, okay, he behaved, he behaved. There we go, GG. It took way more effort than it should have, but we got him. I wouldn't be surprised if that fight's longer than frickin' Radon, dude. I'm gonna have to time that later. That is funny. Okay, am I only missing Mesmer and what's her face now? Let's see. Yeah. We're only missing Mesmer and Ramana, so let's go do Mesmer right now. Now for Mesmer, we're gonna go back to roll attack. For Ramana, it's 50-50, so I'm just gonna err on the side of caution, do roll attack as well. We're at 80 strength now. Do I have any other physics I could use that are better? No. I can't. You can use Stone Barb, I guess. It doesn't make a huge difference, though. We'll just use Storm Barb instead of the Strength one, I guess. If you look at our attack power, look, 2117, right? Here, let me just demonstrate something real quick. Actually. 2117 attack power with the Crystal Tier on. We have 2170. So is 60 really worth it? I don't know. But the problem with Stone Barb is it has like a short duration, right? Let me take a look at that. Or maybe I'm thinking of the other one. Hold on, I'm checking real quick. Yeah, 30 seconds, dude. 30 seconds. Yeah, I guess we just keep that on then. Boost damage negation. F it. Okay. Time to roll attack the heck out of Mesmer, because that's pretty much all I can do with him on the slow weapon. Okay, he like wildly missed me for some reason. Golly, hold on, he's trying to cheese me right now. Let me heal. It's my life right now. Just roll attack spam, dude. Oh, I did the long combo. Okay. Yeah, he's an anti-full HP talisman type of boss, for sure. Although I'm getting exceptionally bad RNG right now. Yeah. Holy cow. He's roll cashing me onto everything he possibly can. He's gotta be close to stancing, right? He's gotta be real close. So I think we'll stance him here, but hopefully he doesn't break out or something. Yeah. I'm gonna go away so we can ult, so you don't wanna like get caught. Okay, he didn't ult. That's fine. Probably didn't hit him there. I don't wanna get stuck in there. Stuck in the blender with him, if I can help it. That's annoying. My range isn't good enough to hit him there. I have to walk up and hit him. Oh, got turnaround animation, yep. I've been hit every single time by that. There's his ultimate. 1, 2, 3, 5. I'm doing this again, okay. I'm just gonna heal for safety. Not my best Mesmer, but we should be okay. Just more content for you guys, right? Annoying that keeps whiffing. We're going full Orochimaru here, boys. My goodness. Please hit. There we go. Woo! I hope that doesn't happen on Radon. A million whiffs. Okay. Ramana, and then we gotta run up to Radon. Excelente, dudes. So, Ramana, hopefully Ramana goes okay. Sometimes Ramana's like really bad for me. I don't know why. Should be okay though. Very strange hitbox, so that can cause some serious whiffs at times. Alright, good RNG. Good stagger, that little phase. I'm just gonna back off and let her do that. Yep. Guess we could do Golden Bower now too. Okay. Well, that reset her poise. So that's cool. Get hit by this? No? Okay. Sometimes you get hit by that, and sometimes you don't. It's real cool. Oh. No. GG. Really clean fight, actually. That's what's up. Alright, let's fight our way to Radon. Overall, the NPC fight, I guess, as well. Overall, pretty good, I must say. Strength at 85. Very interesting. Should be able to level up one more time, maybe two more times, and then it's Radon time. Excellent. Burn the ceiling tree. We've already done all the NPC stuff, so we are good. We are very good. We should only fight Dane and Letta. Dane is obnoxious. Letta should be staggerable with his weapon, so it should be tolerable. But Dane's gonna suck a lot to kill. Unless he gets stun locked. No promises, though. It's funny how the DLC enemies have all these, like, incantations that are new. And then the player, like, they destroy you, of course. And then the player versions just suck. It's, like, super funny to me. I don't know, like, what they were thinking with that. We'll kill the Divine Beast Warrior up here because he can be really annoying if you leave him alive. We'll fight him. There's a couple of these Inquisitors. Bag fact that that staggers you is so dumb, actually. Okay. That guy comes over, he's gonna get cooked. But I don't think he comes all this way. Holy cow, that hit me. What? Oh, we're gonna get cheese right here? No. Okay. Roll spam. How'd that catch me? Okay, this guy's trying to cheese me to death. Come on, just keep topped off. He's trying some cheesy BS. There we go. Weird. Really weird fight. But we're fine. Okay, time for the staircase of death. Or the staircase of extreme annoyance, I guess. Spam jump, spam jump. There we go. Alright, we survived. We just gotta kill the birds up next, and technically that's it, I think, for the NPC, all the way up until the NPC battle, that is. Now, last time with Car and Slasher, one bird almost killed me, like no cap, from 100 to 0. That's how OP these birds are. So I'm hoping this time is a lot better than that. I can just spam this though. And that helps out a ton, of course. Come over here, bud. Boom. Excelente. Inquisitor didn't even see anybody or didn't hear anything. That's what's up. Skyrim guard level of awareness. Okay, we can run past this divine beast. No problemo. I'll kill these Inquisitors to be safe, I suppose. Though they're not technically required. I've seen some dumb stuff happen though, so... yeah. Golden Vow this. We're gonna switch back. Actually, let me think about it. I'll think about it when I get over there. I might want to switch out some more talismans. You can run past this Divine Beast with a save quit, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do that as well. They're not that much harder anyways than the regular lightning ones. Is he doing this? Okay, so he ulted immediately. Our RNG has been dog vomit today. Holy cow. And I still haven't died. That's really funny. Kind of pathetic, too. The game keeps trying to kill me and it just can't. Radon can definitely murder me, though. And technically, I could die on the NPC fight as well if I get really terrible RNG, but that's super unlikely. Dane and Leto would have to ultimate at the same time, basically. And then I'd have to get hidden instability frames, I think, and then I would die. It's like super, super unlikely. But it is possible, for sure. 100%. Yeah, we can get our final scat tree upgrade to 17. Very nice. Now, as Letta RPs here, let's look at our build. I'm gonna go back to Lacerating. Two-handed is a lock. Dragon Crest is a lock. I'm not sure about Ritual Sword, though, honestly. I think I'm gonna actually go with Crimson Seed, just to make sure I don't run out of healing. You could also go Golden Braid for Letta, but, yeah. I'll do Crimson Seed for this one. Obviously, charge attacks are out and weapon skills out, because they'll just dodge it every time, or like almost every time.
Then I will run you through whoever you might be. Don't tarry.
So our strategy is to kill Dane, like, quickly. If we can do that, we're good. Because Letta by herself should be no match for us.
Don't you dare approach Manicula the Kind. Needle Knight Ledder and Dryleaf Dane will never allow this.
Okay. Look, he quick attacked me. Isn't that crazy? No Sam. Okay, well, he threw so hard. He sold, as they say. He just stood there and died. Okay. Can I stagger Letta, I wonder? Let's try. We can. Okay, well, this is gonna be real easy then. It's fine. Heal up, heal up. I'm gonna stam up. Don't spam that.
By way of apology, I will reveal the marrow of my sword. Its needles that will stitch you into death.
Yeah, they'll stick me for sure. For sure, Letta. Boom, easy peasy. Have any more, like, tenders? No, we don't. Not any more tendies, chicken tendies to increase our runes. Okay. I kind of want to get another level, because I think we're going to have 2 and almost 3, but not quite. So maybe I'll go do a little bit of killing. But the set we're going to run for Radahn, here's what we're going to do. Two-handed sword, retaliatory, Dragon Crest, and Holy Braid. So we're going to have holy damage negation, physical damage negation by the utmost. The full attack, the full health gives bonus attack power. Talisman is not great on Radahn in Phase 2 because you'll just get nicked by the light lasers a lot, so it's not wise. So I'm just going to instead do Golden Braid, Dragon Crest, Great Shield. You could also go, again, Crimson Seed if you're good at knowing how much to heal and you don't overheal, but I'm going to do these 2 defensive ones. Charge attacks are out, weapon skills out for Radahn, usual stuff. It's just like way too hard to manage all that. Now we're not close leveling. Okay, we'll stop at this level then. 169, nice. 87 strength, funny. Let's do some Golden Vow. Hopefully this fight goes well. Although, no promises. Straight up.
My loyal blade.
I'm gonna check something real quick. Yeah, we're good. See, in Phase 1 you can charge attack right here. I'm gonna play it safe though. Mogan, he's Mogan. Heck yeah. Always a good sign. Can't punish this. I've since learned, and that's why. That move right there is why. I'll heal this. Grabby. Excellent. Oh, Mogan again. Frick yeah, dude. Alright. Good meteors. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I got nicked there. That's why the full HP talisman kind of bad on this dude. Unless you're just a certified Giga Chat and never get hit. Alright, stamina's kind of bad, so now we gotta watch that. We'll let it recover and heal after this. Excellent, excellent. Oh, that was really bad RNG. Okay. There, we'll heal again. He's trying to RNG us right now. Okay meteors, not amazing though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm surprised I dodged that. Nice and patient, dudes. Nice and patient. 1, 2, ping, 1, 2, mash, mash, mash. Ironically, you need a mash there. Alright, that's good enough for me. Really good, really good. Alright, let's get away from the edge of the arena. Come over here, buddy. You don't want to be on the edge, obviously. That's like cooked, so. Grab, excellent. Not risking it. Boom! Frick yeah! Deathless run, boys! Yo! Let's go! That was actually fairly easy. Deathless Ruins Greatsword run. We'll skip this cutscene, by the way, for spoilers. By the way, for the... Well, I guess I'll talk about that in a second, but for the all bosses run, I'll be probably looking at all the cutscenes, just for funsies, you know? But yeah, first on-stream Deathless run, like truly Deathless, not like the perfume bottle one where I got cheesed by an NPC. Deathless, new game, Ruins Greatsword run. That is awesome. 100% putting that in the title. For sure. For frickin' sure. Heck yeah. Alright. Cool, cool, cool. So, let's talk about the build. Then I have a few announcements to make that are very exciting. So, Ruins Greatsword. There are two main draws to this weapon normally. The first one is the more obvious one, the weapon skill, Wave of Destruction. It's basically Blasphemous Blade, but a gravity-based version. So, I guess I'll talk about that in a second. I'm putting the cart ahead of the horse. Ruins of Greatsword is a colossal sword, deals standard pierce damage. The pierce damage, I believe, is on the roll attack, but otherwise it's standard. Mostly physical damage, a little bit of magic. Requires 50 strength, but remember, if you're two-handing it, that's only 34 strength. 16 it. And Wave of Destruction is the skill that costs 25 FP. By the way, the range is mid, if I remember correctly. I don't remember where it ranks exactly amongst all Colossal Swords, but fairly mid-range. So Wave of Destruction operates exactly like Blasphemous. It's even the same animation. You pull out your sword, strike it on the ground, this wave goes forward. You're technically kneeling at the end of the animation, so for the same reason jump attack builds tend to dodge things, swings will go over your head and you'll miss, so it's a mini dodged, you could think of it that way, for some attacks. Overall, it's a very good weapon skill. The problem is, it is outclassed in every way by the Blasphemous Blade's weapon skill, because that one heals you, and it's also fire damage, which means it scales off more talismans. This damage scales only off of Shard of Alexander, and then anything else that's global AP, like the attack power, full HP one, and stuff like that. But in terms of just weapon skill stuff, it's Shard of Alexander. For Blasphemous Blade, there's 3. There's Shard of Alexander, there's the Fire Scorpion Charm, because it deals fire damage, and there's Talisman of the Dread from the DLC, because it deals magma. So, 3 scalers versus just 1, besides obviously the global AP modifier talismans. So, it's still better. Blasphemous Blade is still better. And also as a weapon, Blasphemous Blade is better because it is faster to swing and whatnot, but it's still a great weapon, of course. So, that's the main draw of this weapon. The second draw is that charge attacks have a special gravity follow-up. Show that right now. Boom. You see there's a little bit of a gravity spike there. If you land with both the gravity spike and the charge hit, you deal more damage than a regular charge attack, so that is pretty cool. However, the problem is that it is a little bit slow. So, in the DLC especially, you're punished severely for that kind of stuff, which is why I tended at the end game to go for just roll attacks, which are always viable because they're super fast. But, yeah. Long story short, this is a really good weapon. Oh, yeah, by the way, Wave of Destruction deals split physical magic just like the weapon. So, like, 90% of it is physical, and, like, 10% of it is magic. So, technically, you could equip Magic Scorpion Charm and deal a little bit more damage with the weapon skill, but it is not worth it. It's not worth it. It is worth mentioning, though, just in case you're wondering. So I also have a Golden Vow Sacred Dagger, obvious. That's just standard for all non-faith builds. I have Radahn's armor on. It's pretty good. Good defense, especially against Holy, which is great for Radahn himself, ironically. Now, before, this is my Radahn setup. I use Two-Handed Sword Talisman, Retaliatory Cross Tree, Golden Braid, Dragon Crest. Two-Handed Sword Talisman increases your attacks to two-handed weapons by 15%. It does not apply to the weapon skill. It's just all your jump attacks, roll attacks, R1s, R2, stuff like that. Just not the weapon skill. Okay? Golden Braid, 22% holy damage from negation. Retaliatory Cross Tree, I think it's 15% roll attack damage. And Dragon Crest Great Shield Talisman, 20% physical damage negation. Now, in the base game, I ran things like Axe Talisman. Enhances charge attacks by 10%. A little bit of, Shard of Alexander. Boost attack power skills by 15%, which is Wave of Destruction. I swapped in Gold Scare, blah, blah, blah. Ritual Sword Talisman, raise attack power and HP is at maximum. You know, usual stuff. The usual culprits. But, yeah, that is the whole build. Oh, yeah, Flask of Physique as well. There's not really a good option because I didn't want to lean to charge attacks, so I did Opaline, 15% damage negation, Strength, not Crystal Tier, 10 Strength. Both for 3 minutes. So, yeah. Very cool. Very, very cool indeed. I highly recommend this weapon. It's very fun. You get off of the annoying Leonine Misbegotten Crucible Knight duo in the Radahn Castle. It's a hard fight, but the reward is well worth it. Very good colossal weapon. Not the best, but really good. My final level is 172. 60 Vigor, 9 Mind, 48 Endurance, 90 Strength, 9 Dexterity, 16 Intelligence, 8 Faith, 11 Arcane. It probably is worth putting 25 points in Faith, so you get the 3 pre-buffs, Golden Vow, Blessings, Boon, or even Blessing of the Erd Tree, I think. Whichever one you get at 25 Faith. And you could even do Flame Grant Me Strength, but that's kind of mid, honestly. But yeah, that is the whole build. Deathless Ruins Greatsword run. First ever one on stream, pure Deathless, no caveats, no asterisks this time. No YouTube algorithm cheese. Truly, genuinely Deathless. Awesome. So, yeah. First things first, next Elden Ring run, I think I'm going to do something cheesy, okay? It's time to start getting into Great Shields. Alright? Great Shields are really good for defensive reasons. However, there is a Great Shield called the Spiked Barricade Shield that you can actually attack with and cause bleed. And what's more, it's infusible. So you can actually infuse it with Frost as well and have a Frost Bleed Great Shield build. So that is what I'm looking into right now. And that is hilarious. That's what I'm going to do. A Frost-infused Spiked Great Shield run, I think. We'll see. It would be really fun. It definitely is viable, as weird as it sounds. As long as they're not fully status immune. The final boss in the base game are status immune, so that's going to be rough, but otherwise, it is viable, so I don't know. Just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind, boys. We'll see. But that is not all. I have a few announcements to make for the stream as well. The first one is that I'm going to be taking a few days off to get some stream stuff done. What I want to add onto the stream as a graphic is 2 pieces of information. The total amount of bosses left. It's like out of 26, how many I have left. So 1 out of 26, 2 out of 26, whatever, for Remembrances. And how many deaths are in the run at the moment. So those 2 pieces of information I'm going to design graphics for and put them on the stream and hopefully have them in recording as well. It's a little bit weird with my recording setup, but I'm going to see what I can do. Yeah. That would be very fun. Nice, just improvement. That'd probably be near the top right or bottom right of the screen because there's not a whole lot going on there. So, yeah. Very cool. Also, there are 2 special runs I am going to be doing for the foreseeable future. In addition to my usual, like, beat the game with a single weapon challenge type runs. The first one is an all bosses run in Elden Ring. So, I normally do all Remembrances in these vids. And the reason for that is it's quick. I don't have to bog down my time with exploration. And that's what most people are willing to see anyways. They don't care about the regular bosses. They want to see the Remembrances. So most of my runs are Remembrances only. Or all Remembrances, I should say. However, I want to do an all-boss run in Elden Ring. There are 270-ish bosses in Elden Ring. So that is... My definition of a boss, by the way, is anything that has a red health bar at the bottom of the screen. And you're in continuous combat. So you know how Millennia has 2 health bars? You deplete one, then the other one shows up. That's one boss. That counts as one boss because you're in continuous combat. But, yeah. I want to do a run where I kill all bosses. All 270 whatever of them. So look forward to that. That is going to be a once a week thing. So once a week for like 3-ish hours, maybe 4 hours. I progress through. The biggest hurdle, honestly, is just keeping track of everything. Because you don't want to miss a boss and just have no clue where it is. So I got to figure out a way to keep track of everything cleanly. Which will probably be like a spreadsheet of sorts. Per area. But yeah. That'll be fun. The next project that I can't start immediately, unfortunately, because I'm lacking space. I gotta finish the Dark Souls 2 video. By the way, that's another thing that's coming. The Mailbreaker only run for Dark Souls 2. But the other piece of content I want to do is a Baldur's Gate 3 run. So I haven't beaten Baldur's Gate 3. I played it for 4 hours with my friends, and that's it. So it's just the intro. I remember like the spaceship crashing and whatever. Sorry, it's spoilers, but that doesn't really tell you anything. But, yeah, that's about it. And we saw the first town. So I want to beat Baldur's Gate 3. I have extensive experience with Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 from way back in the day. Those were great childhood games of mine. I've beaten Baldur's Gate 1. I've gotten, I think, 50, 60% of the way through Baldur's Gate 2. But, yeah. I will be doing that as well, but I can't start it just yet because I don't have space on my computer. Baldur's Gate 3 is a humongous game. So, that is on the horizon, though. That will also be once a week. So, yeah. Once a week, immediately, starting probably either next week or this week, I'm not too sure, will be the Elden Ring All Bosses run. And then sometime in the short-term future will be the Baldur's Gate 3 run. Both of those will be once a week endeavors. And in between, I'll be doing the Elden Ring runs and, the Dark Souls runs, whatever. So, yeah. That's it for announcements. So, very, very cool. No Death Ruins Greatsword run, putting that in the VOD titles for sure. On YouTube, not on Twitch, obviously. But, yeah. Next run is going to be a Clown Fiesta if I decide to do that stupid freaking shield run, but I'm all for it, dudes. I am all for cheese. So that's going to be it for today. Alder's Pog? Yeah, for sure, for sure. I might come back later today for some games with the homies. I'm not too sure because my stream's been acting up, honestly. I keep trying to, capture game audio and it doesn't work. I don't know why. It only works for Elden Ring. I guess it's just Destiny, right? It works for Elden Ring and the Dark Souls games, and that's it. But maybe we'll be back later today. We'll see. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, everybody, and see ya next time in a few days. I'm taking a few days off. Peace.